Hi you guys, this is Karina from Aerial Lease Design. So I am back with another video tutorial. I know it's been a while. So I figured I'm going to be making some little cutie roses using my template 50. So I figured, you know what, let's make a refresher video tutorial on her. So coming up soon next week for my children, it will be Teacher Appreciation Week. Is that everywhere in the US? I'm not too sure, but at their school they're going to be celebrating Teacher Appreciation Week, and actually on the first day it's to give your teacher either a real flower or a paper flower. Well, hello, I make paper flowers. So I figured perfect, because I actually, if you're a follower of mine, last year I made my son's teacher a bouquet using Expo marker and little roses. I actually used my template 50 and my template 49 to make these little bouquets with the Expo markers, and I think I might do that this time around as well. So I figure I'm gonna make a couple of these cuties, because actually I have two teachers now, because now my daughter's in kindergarten, so I have two teachers to gift. But the other teacher wants sunflowers, so I'm also gonna be making some sunflowers with that for her. So I figure, you know what, let's make a quick little tutorial on how to make the rose. And then stay tuned to my Instagram later this week. When I do make those Expo bouquets, I will go ahead and show you how I make them, which I want to say, I know I shared with you guys last year, but I don't know if I saved it. I'm not too sure, but this time around, I will make sure that I do save that tutorial with the Expo bouquet markers. Okay, so let's get started. Template 50, you receive two different petals. So you get a round one, which is your inner petal, and then another one that's kind of wavy. So this is going to be your outer petal. Now with template 50, there's two different ways you can make this rose. You can make it, originally she was meant to be with her petals curled back. Do I have one here? Yes, I do. I'm going to pull one off my wall that's right in front of me. And in a silver, and as you can see, this one has the petals curled back. That was the original way of when I created template 50, but then one day I started messing around with her petals and I was like, you know what, I don't really feel like curling. Let's see how it looks, and I like it. I don't hate it. So this is the non-curled way of how she looks. So if you want to learn how to do the curled one, I do have a video on her here on my Instagram TV or on my YouTube channel, whichever channel you're watching it on. But she does have a video on the curled as well. So today we're doing the non-curled rose. So you're going to need 8 of these of the round, and then 20 of these, the ones that are your outer petals. Okay. All right, so material wise, so obviously you're going to need paper or cardstock. I am using 65-pound weight cardstock, and this is actually from Michaels. So let me just show you the pack that I am using. I haven't been to Michaels in a while, I'm not going to lie to you, and I've noticed they have a lot of new paper packs. So this 12 by 12. So the color is kind of like a mauve-y color. So I decided perfect, because that's kind of where I want to go. It's like a mauve tan. Honestly, I don't know. I don't know. You tell me what it is. But it's a beautiful, like, slight rosy color. So I figured perfect, because it's kind of with the color scheme that I want to go with. So we're going to do that. So paper, text weight, you could do text weight as well. That would work perfect if for this rose, or cardstock. Do I recommend anything higher than 65-pound weight? No, because it gets a little bit harder because she is such a little cutie. So anything thicker might be more of a hassle, but 65 and under, perfect. A wooden dowel. The only thing I'm going to curl are the inner petals. So this is option. You don't need to. And then of course a glue gun. I am using my Surebonder mini detailed glue gun. And then just behind me, I do have a Westcott cutting mat. I like to use these to protect my desk from, you know, the glue getting stuck to the desk and then peeling off the paint. All right. Now, I did have my Cricut maker cut out the SVG for me, especially when it's little cuties like this. I love having my Cricut cut for me, or my Silhouette. But she is available in hard copy or PDF. So if you don't have a cutting machine, you can definitely cut these by hand. I did. all the time now that I have her in SVG. I'm not gonna lie, I tend to use my cutting machine more just because they're so small. But anyway, so let's get started. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab 4, and then I'm just gonna get my wooden dowel and give those inner petals a curl inwards, just like this. Okay, I'm gonna put these to the side. So now you're gonna get your glue gun. So we're gonna glue those 2. Then another 2. Just like that. Now I am going to tell you, because you are working with smaller rows, just watch those fingers with your glue gun. So we are going to interlock these. Going to add a little bit of glue there. Give it a hold. And then glue there as well. So now we're going to add glue to the sides, just like that. And then the next one. Okay, we're done with that part right there. So now let's go ahead and get our other 4. We will repeat the same process. Glue, glue, and this one. There you go. So now you want to add glue here, and then you're going to go ahead and place this in the center, just like this. Then wrap her around. Now, typically I do 8 of these petals. You could add another layer if you want more of a fuller look. You definitely can. Now this rose style is available in, I want to say 4 other sizes, 4 or 5 other sizes. So you can find those on my template website, www.arielelisedesigns.com, if you want a larger version, because this one roughly is around, I want to say 3.5 inches. So she is a little cutie. But I do have template 21, who is 5 inches, if you wanted more like a 5-inch. So there we go. We got the rosebud. So now let's grab your other petals. Okay. We're going to add glue. Now, I always like to start, do you see how there's kind of like that triangle shape right there because the other side doesn't have it? I tend to start there first. You're going to place your petal, give it a bend, add a little bit of glue here, a little bit of glue there. Now, with this cardstock, I don't know if you can notice, this is a textured cardstock, just in case if you're wondering. She's not solid. She's definitely a slightly textured, just in case you were wondering, because I know for some that kind of bugs you that is textured. For me, it really doesn't. But I don't know, can you tell? Right there, can you see that? It's slightly textured. Right, there we go. We're gonna place this. So now you're gonna go opposite. Glue here on the sides. hold a couple of seconds. We're gonna get our next two. So you're doing opposite ends. And then pinch. But again, you're working with hot glue, so you definitely feel a slight burn. Glue. And then pinch. Now, with all my other sizes, the larger versions, I do tend to do another set of 4 following back. So one back here, and then here. But because this is the little smaller version. All right, guys, sorry, it cut off right there. My husband was calling me. So as you can see, I already placed the next petal. So now we are going corner. As you can see right there, that's where we are placing this next petal. So we're going to be adding glue to the side, and then you will be pinching. Okay, just wait a couple of seconds just to make sure that it's sticking. Okay, so now let's grab your next petal, add glue, and now we are going next to it. So I'm going to go right here to the next corner. Do a pinch real quick. Glue, glue, and pinch. Repeat. Next corner. Glue to the sides, just like that, and pinch. Right, last one. Go to the corner, glue, 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 and pinch. Notice how I have this finger to kind of pull the petal back and then pinching, because I don't want the petal too in. I kind of want a little separation. Okay, so we have those 4. So pretty much, guys, you're just going to repeat the process all over. Get your next petal. So now we are going in between right here. Glue your petal. Add glue to the sides. And then pinch. And as you can see, I'm still kind of pulling her back a little. And then pinching the sides. Repeat. Next one. Gonna add glue. You want to make sure too, guys, when you're working with this or small little flowers like these petals, make sure you use it. Well, you don't have to, but for me, I find that using a smaller glue gun helps. just because if I use a full-size glue gun, it kind of spills a lot more glue and it tends to hurt my fingers more. But like for this one example, it's great just because it has a smaller nozzle, so not so much glue is coming out of it, which is awesome. I've been using this glue gun for many years now and I love it. So repeat. Corner. And pinch. Last one. So same thing, find that corner. Glue to the sides. Pinch. All right, so you're done with that layer. And we're gonna repeat the same process. So from here on out, I'm just gonna fast forward you guys, because I mean, it's pretty repetitive. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and fast forward now. Hey guys, welcome back. So I'm actually on to my last layer. So you should have 5 layers. But what I wanted to show you guys is just that, notice that your petals are going to be falling down. Does that make sense? You know how we started up here and they keep getting lower and lower? That's exactly what you want. You could add another layer if you wanted. So I just made 20 of these, but you certainly could do another layer if you wanted to. We're almost done. And if it's your first time making roses, guys, I will tell you that it takes practice. I always say this, when I first started out, I did not like making roses. I did not, just because I felt like I couldn't figure them out. But the more that I, you know, obviously work with them and make them, they just become easier. All right, so here's the last one, and notice I'm using this finger to pull it back, and then the pinching on the sides. All right, and we are all done with our little cutie. Isn't she cute? Oh, I love her. She's so cute. So again, this is my template 50 if you are interested in her. And like I said, there's other sizes available if you want to take a look at my website. So again, template 21 is the 5-inch, and then from here there we have template 22, 23, and 24, which are larger versions, so you can see which size you prefer. But yes, I hope you found that helpful, and like I said, stay tuned to see how I'm going to use these for Teacher Appreciation Week on my Instagram at Ariel Elise Designs. If you don't follow me because I always like to share with you guys a lot of tips and tutorials. There's a lot of tutorials on there, you guys, on my Instagram. I'm more active on there than my YouTube channel. I'm sorry. I know, you know, my resolution this year was to really be active on YouTube, but my kids have been making it very hard for me to record videos. But definitely check out my Instagram because I'm more active there because, well, I can snap a quick pic, or you know what I mean. But anyways, if you have any questions, please either message me on Instagram at Arielise Designs or my Gmail, arielisedesigns@gmail.com. Always happy to pretty much answer any of your questions if you need help. And I will talk to you guys later. Bye.